Hey YouTubers, Starfire here. So I'm finally getting around to doing the Supernatural review. I'm sorry that it's so late. I actually meant to do it on Friday. That didn't happen. And then I meant to do it yesterday, but it also didn't happen. So I'm doing it today. So the episode is season 11, episode 22, called We Happy Few. So, a lot of crap went down in this episode. Yes, I don't even really know where to start. But I did put some things down, so hopefully that'll help. Lucifer and Chuck have some things to get off their chest. Mostly Lucifer, because he's mad at God for all the things he did. So they worked that out. And now, and because they worked it out, like, they're able to actually focus on a plan for bringing down Amara. So, first off, Rowena goes to Clea, who is a fellow witch, and she wants her to help try to, come up with a spell to, like, keep, not get rid of magic or whatever, something like that. And so she goes to her, and which I think is cool because, like, the actress that played Clea, she's familiar to me because the first time I saw her, she was on Jag in season 10. She played a, like, counselor for Mac in one of the episodes. And then she also is a deputy on Chicago PD, for those of you that watch that. And then she was on this Supernatural episode, so yeah. I forgot what her name is in real life. I looked it up, but yeah. I just thought that I would mention that little bit of information. So anyway, they are trying to gather the herd to fight Amara, and, Chuck is like, alright, well, I need something different besides just, like, hands of God. Like, we need to come up with other things. So Dean goes to Crowley, Sam goes to Rowena, and this Clea lady, Lucifer goes to heaven to talk to the angels, but because they're angry at him, he reverts to Cass and tells them of the plan. And so they're all on board for the most part. Like, the angels didn't really say if they were on board, but Rowena, Crowley, and Cass and Lucifer were on board. So, anyway, they get all of them and try to, get them all together. And then Amaro took Donatella's soul to find out where God is, because he wouldn't tell her, and so she ate his soul, and that led her to the bunker, but they weren't there. And then Rowena, like, astral projected or whatever, and was able to speak to her, and Rowena came to the location where God was, but not before some other things happened, like the darkness coming out, and I don't know what that was. What was that black smoke that came out and, like, wrapped around her? Was that, like, her? Like, was that supposed to be the darkness? What was that supposed to be? 'Cause it weakened her. And then when she got inside, she was weak. Excuse me. And then Lucifer drove the big stake through her. And her and God had a little chat. He tried to take the mark from her. Oh, and by the way, Sam volunteered to take on the mark, which Dean wasn't happy about because, yeah. He I think it's more so that he doesn't want his brother to bear the pain of the mark and what it does to you. Yeah, it's about protecting Sam, but I think it's also just about what that mark does to you. And Dean's like, I'll do it. I'm damaged goods. Like, I will do it again. And God's like, no. It has to be somebody that hasn't had it before. So Sam volunteered. And it was because, you know, Dean couldn't kill Amara. He can't. He physically and emotionally cannot kill her. And maybe in a sense he doesn't want her to die. Like they were saying. He probably just, if she's dead, she's dead. Like, he doesn't have to do it. He doesn't have to worry about it. Like, that is what's weighing on him right now. I think in a strange way, he's drawn to her, and he wants to be drawn to her. He can't explain it, and I don't think anybody else can explain it either. I think that it's just something that is pulling him towards her. And, you know, they're connected. And it could be because he had the mark. It could be because he had a hand in letting out the darkness. Like, I don't really know. We're probably going to find out more about that in the finale, unless it's already been, you know, discovered. I don't know. But, I'm actually really excited for the finale. It looks pretty epic. And I mean, all the Supernatural finales have been pretty awesome because they always are like really epic, and then they like, you know, open up what's going to happen into the next season. So, I'm just anxious to see that. Okay, so as God is trying to take the mark from Amara and give it to Sam, she's like, no, you are not going to do this to me again. Never again. And she's like got up in the air, you know, and she gets the mark back. But she's like, if you're not going to change, neither am I. And so she basically weakens God, and he's dying. And the end is near. And so they're going to have to figure out a way to stop Amara in the finale. And if they can stop her, which I hope they can. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think that Dean is going to have to do something that he doesn't want to do. And because God told him that he's like one of the chosen ones, and he's, you know, there for a purpose, like, maybe he's going to be used in that way. I don't know. But I just want it to be Wednesday so I can see the season finale. It's going to be good. What are some of your guys' predictions about what's going to happen? I'm always up for hearing or seeing your comments and hearing about that stuff, so please let me know. I don't really have much else to say about this episode. I enjoyed it. There was a lot going on. And I really hope that they're able to defeat her. Because, well, okay. She was telling him that they were equal. And she loved him. But because of what he did to her, or what he was trying to do to her, she wasn't going to change. She was just going to, you know, destroy everything that he loved and destroy all that he created. And bring on the end. But I think if he had been willing, they could have worked together. But I don't know. So yeah, she took Lucifer out of Cass, so Cass is Cass again. And this time he is actually Cass again, because before I thought that he was, and he was still Lucifer, so yes, now I'm right. But anyway, yes. I thought it was a good episode. A lot of stuff happened, and I can't wait for the finale, and it is called Alpha and Omega, which is the beginning and the end. So, woo! Kind of sad that a lot of my shows are a lot of the seasons are ending right now. I mean, I know it's May, and this is the end of the TV season, but I just get into a routine of seeing them every week, so. But now that'll give me more time to actually watch some other things that I've been wanting to see. Other TV shows and movies and stuff, so yay! I will try and, so that we can keep our channel active over the summer, I'm going to try and do some reviews for some stuff that I watch. I don't know what yet, but I am going to try to do some videos. I don't know if I'll review every episode of a TV show that I'm going to watch, because that'll get to be a lot, especially if it's an ended show and I'm watching a lot of episodes at once. I'm not going to review each individual episode. So, if it's a show like, let's say, Warehouse 13 or Merlin or something, I will review this season, but I won't review individual episodes for that. So, because it'll just be a lot easier if I do that, because I can do a whole recap of the season and all the things that I've liked and all the things that I enjoyed and all of that stuff. That will be a lot easier for me and less time. So, if there's any particular shows that you would like me to review or you would like to see on this channel that we don't already talk about over the summer, I will try to watch those. I mean, I already have some in mind that I want to see, but if there's any others that you would like for us to, me and specifically, or both of us, or just Raven to do, let us know. In the fall, we're definitely going to be doing at least 2 shows, I think. Probably just, I don't know. I think we're still deciding on that. I definitely want to do Timeless. I want to review that for sure. I don't know about This Is Us, possibly. That I just kind of want to watch. I don't know if I want to review it or not. Time After Time I also want to watch, but I don't know if I want to review it. But for those of you that have seen the movie from the 1970s called Time After Time, they're doing a TV series on ABC this fall that's patterned after that. I think it's after a book and the movie, I'm not sure. But I know that it's patterned after the movie, and it's about H.G. Wells and Jack the Ripper, and H.G. Wells has a time machine, and Jack the Ripper steals it and goes into the present and is committing more murders, and H.G. Wells has to go after him to try to stop him, and it's really interesting. I can post the trailer for it in the description if people want to see it. And then there's another one that I'm really interested in that's a period show called Still Star-Crossed, and it is like Shakespearean Renaissance era, having to do with like the Montagues and the Capulets uniting to like stop all the bloodshed and everything, and it looks really, really good, so I'm excited about that. It's done by Shonda Rhimes, who did like Grey's Anatomy and stuff. I think she's like producing on it or something, so there's going to be a lot more like people of color in it, which is a great thing. So yeah, as I figure that stuff out, I will update you. And like we said in our Once Upon a Time video, we will definitely like even just put out like a few minute long teaser type videos telling you guys what we plan to do over the summer for shows and things like that. So, and as it gets closer to the fall season again, we'll tell you what we're going to upload. What we're going to review for that fall season. But since I'm going to be watching quite a few shows in the fall, we're just going to have to work out how that's going to work and review and how we're going to review what we're going to, because yeah. But anyway, when the time comes, we'll do that. So, but yes, I can post the trailers for those 2 shows if people want to see them. And other than that, yeah, like I said, I will probably try to watch Merlin and Warehouse 13 over this summer. And the seasons for those aren't that long. They're like 13 episodes a season, except for season 4 of Warehouse. That's like 20 episodes, but all of Merlin is 13 episodes. So, like I said, I'm not going to review each individual episode for those because that's too many. And since it's a show that's already ended, I'm just going to do the seasons. So, yeah, those are some of the things you have to look forward to. So hopefully we can keep our viewership up over the summer this time, since we didn't last summer. So, yeah. All right, well, now at this point I'm just kind of rambling. So I hope you guys liked the Supernatural episode. I enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to the finale on Wednesday. So, yeah. All right. Until next time, carry on, my wayward son.